Well, the simplest answer is because God is a God of justice, and God is concerned for the weak and the vulnerable. You know,
all the way through the ancient law, there's a deep concern for justice, for living the right way with wisdom and integrity and compassion. Why is it so important for church life to shine out with justice?
Well, the simplest answer is because God is a God of justice, and God is concerned for the weak and the vulnerable. You know, the orphan, the foreigner, the widow, and the poor. And God identifies with the weak and vulnerable. And again, it's a picture of the gospel to us because we are weak and vulnerable ourselves without Christ. But ultimately, spiritually, we are bankrupt. And when I see somebody who is poor, who's orphaned, who's a widow, who's lacking in some way, I'm reminded of this is who I am in Christ. Without Christ, this is who I am. And so that, again, is embedded into the character of who God is and what he's about to do and what he's going to do, about how he's restoring those who are disenfranchised, who are on the margins, and he's bringing them into his family. And so if we take away social justice, we're taking away an important part of the character of who God is, and we can't neglect that.
I was only just going to add, that's what we often like to think, because sometimes we've done church planting in areas of great social need, and we always like to think like church is like the Noah's Ark almost, saying to people, come here, here's safety, here's where, you get connected to the life of God, but like, life as a whole gets fixed because of that idea. We're going to share life together here inside the ark. Here's a place of safety and justice inside church.
I think so. Psalm 68, 5 and 6 says, God is described as a father to the fatherless, a defender of widows is God in his holy dwelling. God sets the lonely in families. He leads out the prisoners with singing, but the rebellious live in a sun-scorched land.
There we are.
It's the father, the
Come
fatherless.
into church.
Come into that family.
Yeah, the life and family life of the church is